Greetings, Path Seekers. Today I want to talk about how to film your overlanding adventures so that you can make a cool video and upload it to YouTube. Number one thing you need is just your phone. I mean, you don't need a whole lot of fancy camera equipment. I do have a tripod. That's how the camera is being held up at the moment. And I'll show you how I use that. But for most of it, you're going to drive one-handed, which version 1 remotes are easier to do this with, but you can do it with a version 2 if your hand's big enough. I just steer with my thumb, and I drive with my finger. I've seen people add little knobs back here, or even just wrap a zip tie around their steering knob so that they can steer one-handed. Steer with one hand, film with the other. I have a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and so I go into the camera modes, click More, click Pro Video. Make sure your aspect ratio is at 16:9 if you want to put it on YouTube, because I have filmed videos that weren't in that, and it just looks dumb, and it's really annoying to record and then realize it was all wrong. UHD, we don't want 120. I have that set for something else. For overlanding, we do 24 because the videos could be like, 10 minutes long, and that's going to make the video much smaller to have only 24 frames a second. See anything else? Oh, I usually use ultra wide because we get closer. If you're doing something where you're a little farther away from the truck, then use wide. Really, all you're going to do, I'm going to start the video. And you're just going to drive and you're going to film yourself. Try to not talk or have too much background chatter while you're filming. And just get it from different camera angles. See, I drive a bit and I stop, and then and there's a million different camera angles you can use. Just change it up, Like I got one with me passing there. Maybe now I'll get here behind this dandelion and watch it go by. I'm gonna head down this way. Now I'm gonna follow it with this shot. You can, be static, or you can pan and watch it go past, or you can follow with it. I just realized my shadow was in that, so I'm going to redo that. Don't be afraid to redo something if it comes out bad, or it just looked weird, or the lighting was wrong. Just reshoot it. Okay, so that's the basic gist of it. We're just going to put the camera somewhere, watch the truck drive past, and then move the camera and watch it drive past. Normally what I'll do is just start it recording and just let it record the whole time, because I just stopped it while I moved for a shot, and I forgot to turn the camera back on, so we had wasted time because I drove through it and didn't realize the camera was off. But you can just edit out the parts where you're moving in there, and what I'll do is I'll film the whole thing, just play the video the entire time, then I will go in and edit out all the times the camera moves. I'm going to show you in just a second how I edit it to make it all look like it was one seamless drive. Make it seem like you had like a crew of 10 people and 25 cameras watching you from different angles. And then I'll just delete the original video and just keep the good one, which is actually much shorter. And just get creative with your camera angles, how it drives past. I try and mix it up and not do the same one twice. We got quartering away and quartering towards. passing under the camera, we can follow the camera, we can hover over the truck as it goes, you can try and make it look like a drone shot. Sometimes I'll use, like if I'm gonna drive 2 trucks at once, which I have done, drive 2 trucks, 1 in each hand, then you need a tripod, and you can just set up your tripod. Well, here, I'll show you how it is. And you can just set up your tripod like this to watch you while you go by. Or even I can use it as a longer stick if I need to reach out somewhere, because like when you're working in a muddy creek bottom, you can't leave footprints. Excuse the motorcycle going by, it's a good day for a ride. But you don't want to leave muddy footprints, so I'll drive the truck through an area that I can't actually get to without leaving footprints, and I'll extend out my tripod and then actually set it down. Let me show you. So sometimes I'll do this so that I can follow the truck, but I'm all the way back here, so I'm not stepping in the mud, or maybe it's down in a hole and I can't get myself down there. It can just help you get in some awkward situations. So there you go. You just need to be outside. You need a cheap tripod. You can actually get away without the tripod. You don't actually need it, and your phone. That's all you need. I hope that helped you. I hope it encourages you to get outside and enjoy the fresh air. Because life is better when you spend time outside. You hit the old paths, guys. Now I am screen recording. See, I'm editing the video that you're watching right now. It's just weird because I'm also editing the video and you can see the camera that I'm using on the phone itself. It's all interesting. But I'm going to take the video and I'm going to edit it right in front of you. I use YouCut. You can use YouCut completely free, but if you pay like $8 a year, it takes all the ads off and you get some extra features. I got sick of watching the raunchy ads that it tries to play for me, so I just paid the $8 and away we go. So see, here's the footage, and I'm scrolling through it with my thumb, and I'm going to push it until, see, the camera levels out, and I watch the wheels. Right there, when I start the wheels moving, you want to get them rolling a little bit, or it'll sound like you're accelerating in every single clip. It just takes a little practice, and then you can either drag this, grab that little arrow down there, and see, as soon as it's off screen, I stop, I push the split button. That's going to break off that chunk. And you're just going to drive and you're going to film yourself. Try. So that's me talking. We're going to skip me talking because I was filming while I was doing this. Now watch, I go in here, I watch the camera settle down, get the angle I want. See the wheels start to roll. And then I'm going to stop there. I'm going to hit the split button. See, it broke it into another chunk. So this chunk in the middle is the chunk we don't want. And I just click delete. And now we get it should be a seamless cut. Now see, it still seemed like we were accelerating a little bit, so I'm actually going to trim a little bit more out. I can grab this arrow, hopefully. Sometimes my fingers are too big and I just delete half the video, but... Yep. That sound was weird. I think I had my hand over the microphone. Try not to do that. Okay, see the camera started to move before the truck stopped, so we're going to cut this one off. We want to stop it before the truck stops, but I'm going to cut it off when the camera starts to move. Hit split again, so we break it into a chunk. We're moving. I'm going to go. I'm watching the wheels. The wheels start to move, get like a quarter turn on there. Split, push the button in the middle, cut, see what we get. See, it looks like it's one seamless cut. Like it wasn't... Like it was 2 camera angles of the same scene of it driving. That's what we're going for. I'll do another split. The shot behind the dandelion. Just delete that. Make sure you push the back one. When you split it, I'll just do a split here so you can tell. You click on the video and you selected the clip, so now I click split. And when you split it, it selects the one in front of it. And if you just click split and delete, you're going to delete what's after what you're splitting, which is not what you want. You want to click the part in the middle, but we don't want to split that, so I'm going to click undo and undo it. So we watch it go by. Right as it gets off camera. Maybe I don't want the camera to move like that. So I'm going to stop it there because I didn't like that camera movement. Click on the clip that we're trying to split. Split it. Slide. I was talking, explaining something here. Get behind this grass. I'm rolling slowly because I know we're close. Right there. I click on the one I want to split it. Click the last portion, delete it. And see, yeah, this is where I was following it, and there was my shadow. So I know I'm going to do this again. I'm going to roll it. Get the camera movement, get a little wheel rolling. Click on the video down there, split, click the back video, delete. It's so simple, guys. Even I can do it. And yep. You watch it go. When the camera starts to back up, we go back a couple frames while we're still rolling good. Oh, I messed it up. See, fat fingered it. So we'll roll it back just a couple of treads. Touch the video again, split. I think you get the idea. There's so much room for you to learn and room for you to use creativity here with the camera angles, with the editing. If you're a really good driver, it'll make up for not being good at cameraing. If you're a really good editor, you can make up for pretty much everything if you're really good at editing. So, you know, get in the app and learn how to use it. Again, mine is UCut. Where are we? Okay. I'm getting lost. I think I have two of the same cut in here. Yeah, we go around that same thing, and then we're going around it again. I guess I thought that I hadn't filmed that part, so we'll just delete all of that as well. But back here, there we go. I get it to roll a little bit. Let's see, it rolls up, and I'm going to pick a spot for it to stop, because it stops there. I'm going to, oh, don't let go like that. I'm going to stop while its hood's right there. And we're going to move to this camera angle. We're going to go to where it starts to roll forwards. Split it. So this is the part we don't want. And see, I'm going to try and pick a spot there where I know the next video is going to start, because I backed it up. And there. Split. Delete. Let me watch this one more time. Again, I was covering my hand over the mic. I don't know why I did that. There we go. I'm going to go back through and fine-tune it, and then I will leave the finished product at the end so you can see what it all looked like. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time, stay safe, record your adventures so you can share it with the rest of the world, and stick to the old paths. Oh, time for bonus. If you want to do a short, I'm going to keep it on ultra wide, but I'm going to set it to 60 frames a second in the pro mode, and you can record like this, or hold it like this so it gets into vertical mode, and then hold it upside down. If you start recording and your camera was in the wrong way, there's a way to flip that in different editing systems. But this gets you lower to the ground. And sometimes you might even want to flip your camera over because you want to get the camera like really down into a pocket instead of just recording up like this. But yeah, you can be creative, guys. There's so much creativity that can go into making these videos and getting different angles and different lighting and different places to drive. It's just the beginning of your creativity when you create a super cool custom truck like this, which I didn't actually have the creativity. This was my dad's creativity. I'm just banking on it because it looks so cool. And we're getting stuck on that stick. Are you kidding me? There we go.